11. It's not Electric Six, that's Finger 11. Canadian baldcore band. I do not like Finger 11, don't get it twisted. The song was everywhere in the summer of 2007, though. I hate Souls forests. Or swamps, really. You ever see a swamp in a Souls game? Turn back. Swamp in the Souls game. In the heart of America. Talk about one-hit wonders. Excuse me, Finger 11 was like a 3-hit wonder. They also have If I Traded It All, If I Gave It All Away for One Thing, Wouldn't That Be Something? Can we go back to this baldcore thing? Can we go back to this One Thing by Finger 11? That's not Lifehouse, you scumbags! It's Finger 11! You act like I didn't see the music video 300,000 times on Much Music as a kid. Maybe Lifehouse covered it. So the people who think Teenage Dirtbags by One Direction. Well, actually, it's a cover of a song by Wheatus. That went better than expected. Does Canada have a radio preference for Canadian musicians? Yes, legally speaking. You have to play like, I don't know what the percentage actually is, but you have to play a certain percentage of stuff that's Canadian. Or risk being fined. Something like 25%, something like that. That's actually hilarious. Yeah, as opposed to American radio, which plays 100% songs by American and British artists exclusively because they're the best songs. It's a meritocracy. Just turn on Kiss FM and you know that you're hearing the best music on planet Earth right there. Nice try, buddy. Hey NL, that's not true. We play some songs by Australians as well. Oh, this is terrible. I'm stupid. I tried to use right R2 to shoot the gun. I'm starting to do like full-on Monster Hunter attacks. There we go. Thank God. Blood vials, please. I need them. Wow, almost got me there. Too bad I've dodged that attack 1,000,000 times. Can you imagine if they enacted that law on Spotify? Well, I think like the argument for CanCon, and I'm not even saying that I support CanCon, because I mean a lot of Canadian music actually sucks. It's not like, you know, they're replacing garbage with songs that are good. Like if you listen to a butt rock radio station, they're just replacing American butt rock with Canadian butt rock. Let's go back here. But I think the idea is that, like, you know, these radio stations essentially exist on infrastructure built by publicly funded ventures. So they're like, you know what? You gotta play a little Canadian stuff so we can resist the cultural hegemony of the United States.
Very well. Let me...
So instead of listening to, you know, Jimmy Buffett, they're like, D.A.E. Bryan Adams.
Farewell.
More like Nut Rock. What the hell? What? Oh, you know what? Yeah. Yas! I was scared. I was like, did I not activate it somehow? I still don't think I have the mats required to upgrade my weapon once. Why not just listen to good stuff? Because I'm not going to bust out my freaking laptop to get my Spotify playlist going while I'm driving. Moreover, I don't have the kind of data caps to be listening to Spotify while I drive. You know, if I do that on LTE, the phone bill is going to be $3 million a month. I'm like slowly realizing I actually played a little bit more Bloodborne than I thought I did. I do have Google Play music. Actually, to be fair, I do listen to my downloaded Google Play music when I drive, but mostly when I drive alone. Because I do this thing where, like, hey, you know, this is, keep in mind, it's coming from the guy who plays the same video games a million times. This is not going to surprise you too much. I'd really like to pick up this item, though. That's not X. That is... You see, you're thinking you're using the wrong controller. I get really into, like, an album, and then I listen to that for 6 months. So, out of the fact that I'm a merciful human being who doesn't want to subject my wife to listening to Songs from the Big Chair by Tears for Fears 300 times in the next 7 months, I listen to the radio when we drive together. That's too much of the same? How old are you? I'm willing to bet I'm older than you. As a result, I must be more correct.
The graveyard murmurs. Then it's all... Did you hear the grave? Then it's all...
Alright, yeah. Well, if you just can't wait, then freaking get out of here. I closed my eyes, then I saw love. And I just can't seem to get enough of... Throw a molly in there? I'm not gonna throw... I only have one molly. How old is your audience? I don't know. I don't check my demographics that closely because I find it leads to, like, paralytic anxiety. Oh, I got X views yesterday, and then today I got X minus 0.005%. What did I do wrong? So I try to just, like, make... I focus on making the videos, and I let the numbers take care of themselves. On Twitch, I know, like, my country demographics, like, it's like 50% American viewers, and then after that it's like 10% UK or something like that, 10% Canada, and then, like, Germany, Sweden, proportionally. I think that's fair. Like, I think, certainly, I mean, if you're gonna cast a wide net, 18 to 35-year-old male, probably my prime demo, yeah. If you're gonna gradate it, more than that, I think you could. Hey, that's what I was just trying to look at right there, is this guy up there. Hey, there's something in your way. I'm gonna help you out here. Nope, alright. Well, I'm just thinking, like, if you could just get around the side here. I hope that, like... I mean, first off, I hope that I could do this job forever, because that'd be sick. Easy life. Second, how are you alive? Wow, it's the world's strongest rake. Secondarily, I hope that my audience, if I do this forever, ages with me, because like, I like the way things are right now, for sure. But the 18 to 35-year-old male demographic is like the pickiest demographic for content. They're always backseating. They're always, hey, I like eating sandwiches. You moron! Wraps are more efficient. You know, like, I want to get that like 70 to 90-year-old demographic where every comment just says like, thanks for the company. That's what I'm trying to age into that section of the industry, and I'm very excited by the potential that in 50 years that could happen. Plus, they don't know what ad block is, so even better. Closed by a device. From whence is this advice? And by advice, I mean device. I hear ya. I hear ya. Oh, the camera! Please, God, it's the flying buttress all over it. Get interrupted. We should probably pop it just to be safe. Well, I guess I'll come down this way if you don't mind. I hope to be a sub in 50 years and going on to 630 months in a row. Oh, Lord, that's a scary thought. Hello, crows. Hello, the crows. Ambushed by a murder of crows. Everything I wish I didn't know, 'cause the crows. Yeah, the crows. Ready, ready? I can feel the birds teaching me how. It costs $3,000 to sub for 50 years? No, it costs $5 a month for 50 years to sub for 50 years. There's a very important distinction there. Can you sing Shout by Tears for Fears? Dude, absolutely. Shout! Shout! Let it all out. That's track 2 on Songs from the Big Chair. You think I'm a poser? I actually forget track 1. Track 2 is Shout. Everybody wants to... Wait, no, maybe I got it. Maybe it starts with Shout, then it's like, this is the working out. We are paid by those who sit right on the street. And then track 3 is like, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, which is a classic. And then it gets into like kind of a weird segment that I actually like a great deal, where it's got some like, there's like Mother Talk, which is a great song. And then like Broken, Head Over Heels, Slash Broken. There's some great stuff in there, man. It's like a genuinely great album. Bone Marrow Ash. It's pretty 80s, like... No doubt about that. That was, Excuse me, sir. You were parried. Nani? I'm mad. I should have kept it. Maybe I shouldn't have kept attacking. We ended up getting out of there before we got lit on fire, which was pretty positive. This area is not too bad. It's more my pace in Souls games. You know, you take it one enemy at a time. You guys hear a groaning sound? Beware of the unseen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my Jesus actual Christ. gonna be running pretty low on blood vials soon. Hello? Dude, like, I'm also realizing now that half of the areas in Bloodborne I actually thought were from Dark Souls 2. Or, sorry, Dark Souls 3. I hear skittering. Oh, stop doing that. They're so aggressive with the wheelchair ambushes, man. Oh, okay. You think you're better than me just because you sprinted over the rafters? What are bloodshot eyeballs? Do they have an analog in the, to the Souls games? That Adept Bloodstone is really good? Alright, now we're talking. They're Chalice Dungeon stuff. Boo! Oh, that didn't go right. It's the worst Souls game? I mean, okay, I have never played Demon's Souls. I'm pretty sure if you say that's the worst, you get crucified. Like, the whole thing about arguing on the internet is it's all about finding, like, the objectively best opinion. So, I think I have to say Dark Souls 2, even though I don't necessarily agree with it. But if I say that, at least it insulates me from ever having to dealing with an opposing opinion. Titan Souls. Good one. Well, Titan Souls is better than Dungeon Souls. Dungeon Souls is still kind of cool, but... Soul Calibur? That should never have worked, but sure. Dark Souls is probably the Souls game that I've beaten the most. Or, sorry, Dark Souls 2, I mean to say. It would be close, maybe, between Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1. But it might... Like, there were some days where I would actually just, like... You know, 6 p.m. rolls around, maybe I'm done working for that day. I'll just, like, beat Dark Souls 2 front to back, and then, it was just, like, a nice... I think it was, like, a therapeutic thing for me. To just be like, I know this game well enough that I can beat it in, like, you know, maybe... 5 or 6 hours. It wasn't like speedrun territory, but it was fast. That's only because you've never beaten Dark Souls 3. This is like slanderous. I beat Dark Souls 3. I never beat the Nameless King. But like, I beat Dark Souls. I only beat... What's the dude's name? The DLC boss? I only beat any of the DLC bosses in Dark Souls 1 because I had like 80 summons. You know? I beat Dark Souls 3 just about as well as I beat Dark Souls 1. Stop with the ambushes. Nameless King is in DLC. Oh, so like, does it count as having beaten Dark Souls 1 if you skip the Gaping Dragon? Because you take the OG Mastermind path down to Blighttown? Sorry, you didn't kill all of the bosses in the core game, so you actually have not beaten it, despite getting the final boss killed and seeing the cutscene that says, like, hey, you beat the game. Exactly, you got it. Dude, this is just yet another example of why I can't wait to age up into that 70-plus demographic. Those are gonna be the days. Hey, face me. Oh, I got a block. No, no, no! I messed it up. Like, pretty badly. Okay, tell you what. You guys should probably be run past. Just kidding. But it seems like you kind of gotta land the parry. Might as well. We got enough souls, we can go back and buy some. You idiot. I tried to parry him midair. What a good move. Hey, there's the shortcut. I remember. Boss, not boss. Let's continue to go not boss area. How many times did it take NL to defeat Vicar Amelia? Oh, the limit does not exist yet. It's not really how calculus works. But... Oh, Jesus Christ! I think I've died on her like 3 times so far, so... As of the present moment, the answer does not exist. I mean, put some pepper on it, my dude. I actually disengaged because I was so confident that I had lethaled that dog. Can you spend your souls before you lose them all? Like, for the one thing, you know, Souls community is all about getting good. But you guys, you gotta realize, souls ain't that important, man. We got 22,000, not to mention when you die, you don't lose them, you just go get them. Everyone's so concerned about their souls. Oh, my souls, my souls. Get over it, man. Can't take it with you. I know that the boss is coming up. When we get there, we'll run back. Is there a homeward bone analog that I could use? Because I'm like a little lazy about it right now. That's right, they're blood echoes. Yeah, they're not even souls. They're blood echoes. Hunter's mark. Bold hunter's mark. Hey. Just give him a second. He'll figure it out. There we go. Look at that pathfinding algorithm. Oh, hey guys. You all kind of figured it out simultaneously, huh? Now, while I would admit that this death would be hilariously ironic, let's just actually not, though. Keep it up. You got 22,000. Just slow your roll here. This guy's got to go next. Let's go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, it does sound like women's tennis when you fight these guys. Well, 50-50. You should see the other guy. Alright. So we're gonna try this for like a 5th time then. Okay. You ready? Alright, I'm thinking, try one of these then. There we go. What? Cool. NL, what's your favorite subreddit? I actually really like... I think maybe this is where we should go back. I actually really like r/targeted shirts. You know, hell hath no fury like an iron worker who was born in January. Circle Jerk is also great. It's a great subreddit. Like our NLSS Circle Jerk. On the 7th day, God created truckers and the devil said, "Oh shit!" But "oh shit" is like censored out.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me.
You know what? Let's do it in a different order. Actually, I think we should. Upgrade our weapon first. So right now we got this one. Physical attack up 1.4%. Thrust. I don't think I use the thrust attack that often. Oh, we can put 2 gemstones in it. I see. I mean, physical attack up 1.4%. Is the one from the first one. What do we want in our second one? Feels like we should want the one that's physical attack up 1.1%. It gives us 1 extra attack. So, yeah, it seems like the right call. Yeah, okay. And then, fortify. Oh, now we're talking. Okay, so 2 of those bad boys. All right. You don't want me in your Discord server.
Welcome home.
I think, like, you have a 3rd slot now? Let's go. Here, give me a second. I love that NLSS Circle Jerk is the Twitch chat. Our Northernlion is the YouTube comments. Yeah, I think that's fair. It's probably also emblematic of why I like read one more than the other. One of them's funny and the other one makes me sad. You could just farm blood vials? Yeah, but I don't want to like do that on stream because that's like boring. So I think I'm just gonna buy like 20, which gives me 10 more than I need.
Welcome. What is it?
Like, the administration on our Northernlion is awesome. Like, people are doing awesome work on it.
Very well.
And I appreciate that. But sometimes, that's where people go when they're like, Circle Jerk is a hug box. I've got a negative opinion that I want to get credit for. And I'm like, oh, no. When that guy did the, like, numerical analysis of when Kerbal Space Program was going to end, I was like, I just want to die.
Farewell, good hunter.
You can post hentai on our Northernlion, but not on the Circle Jerk. That might be true. Sometimes I go to the Circle Jerk and there'll be a post that's like, it'll be like, Last Grey Wolf. And it'll be, that's the title. And then it'll just be like a furry dog that's picking up a minion and kissing it. And then Nick will be in the comments like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna delete this one. And I'm like, Nick, you don't have to worry about it, my dude. It's alright. That's the Circle Jerk. It's all satire. You don't have to delete the... You don't have to delete that. So our 3rd slot is open. I'm just gonna choose to ignore that for now.